10 things we believe but these do not exist. People believe in certain things to be real, but in reality, these do not exist. The origin of a few such things is in ancient times, when people were not aware of the dynamics of many natural phenomena. Such a trend still continues, and we follow the old practice, without giving it a thought. A few things exist due to our mind's unrealistic work, or our beliefs. Before we start, we make a humble submission, that we have been presenting knowledge-based videos on this channel. We need your support, and request that you subscribe to our channel, like it, press the bell icon, leave a comment, and share it with your friends, if you like the video. Now we revert to our topic. Sky exists. People believe in the presence of the sky, and claim that they can see it, by looking upward. In reality, it does not exist. Outside Earth is an unfathomable vast space, in which billions of space objects are moving forward with high speed. The word sky came from the Old Norse language, meaning cloud, or abode of God. In Old English, the sky was changed to the term heaven, and its meaning was the observable expanse above the earth. During the period of Middle English, heaven began shifting toward its current, religious meaning, a place, and abode for pious people after death. In reality, the sky is merely an unobstructed view upward, from the surface of the earth. It does not exist physically. People believe in its existence because, in most religions, the Creator is claimed to live above the sky, with his celestial entities, and, according to religious beliefs, they all watch us from there. Earth is stationary. People generally believe that the Earth is stationary, and we are standing still on the Earth's surface. However, in reality, the Earth is always in motion at high speed. The Earth is spinning on its axis, as well as orbiting around the Sun. We can't feel the Earth's movement, because we are in constant motion in the same way, as a passenger cannot feel the speed of an airplane, when he is himself inside it, because the passenger is also moving, at the same speed as the plane. In reality, the Earth is moving at a speed of 1,670 km per hour, or 40,075 km per day. Simultaneously, the Earth, being the planet of the Sun, is also speeding at about 107,278 km per hour, in its revolution around the Sun continuously around the year. Our Earth is also a part of the solar system, and it is rotating around the Milky Way galaxy, at approximately 700,000 km per hour, so it is wrong to assume that the Earth is stationary. Angels have wings. People believe that all angels have wings, and they live in the sky, so for their visit to Earth, they need wings to travel. In all photos and sculptures of angels, their long wings are always shown. This belief arose from the earlier notion in ancient times that air is everywhere, so for travel from the sky to the Earth, angels needed wings. Modern science has revealed that beyond the Earth is only a vast space, and that is without any air. So if there is no air outside Earth, how do angels fly? And why do they need wings at all to travel from the sky to the Earth? In all religious motifs, the same has been depicted, which is outright wrong. Religions can contend that angels are made from light, and they can travel easily through space, but that contention will support the point that angels do not need wings to travel through space where there is no air. Time exists. People generally believe in the existence of physical time. In reality, time does not exist at all. It is an artificial tool, created by people to keep a record of their age, duration of crops, seasons, and duration of events, etc. From a scientific point of view, time is only an imaginary dimension, similar to the three spatial dimensions. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, time is intertwined with space, forming what is known as spacetime. In this framework, time exists as a measurable quantity only, essential for describing the sequence of events and the progression of the universe. However, time in relativity is not absolute, it can vary depending on the observer's speed and the strength of gravitational fields. In physics, time is used as an imaginary reference point, only for understanding the functioning of physical laws. Likewise, the breakup of time into the present, past, and future is merely illusionary, to keep track of various events in human societies. No scientific and physical basis can prove all these three components of time. If human beings visit different planets for a longer duration, the gravitational field and speed of those planets' movement will determine the time, and everywhere the quantum of time will be different. Moon shines. Since time immemorial, people hold the belief that like the sun, the moon also shines. Due to its bright light, in ancient times, the moon was venerated as equivalent to the sun, and both celestial bodies were worshipped as gods. In reality, the moon does not produce any light, nor does it shine. This process of illumination of the moon involves several key factors, including the moon's surface, its phases, and its position relative to the Earth and the Sun, etc. The primary reason for the moon's light is its reflection of sunlight. The surface of the moon is composed of rocky material, which includes fine dust and a large amount of reflective minerals like silicates. When sunlight hits the moon, it reflects from its surface and travels back to Earth, making the moon visible in our sky. Although the moon's surface is not highly reflective, as it reflects only about 12% of the sunlight it receives, but the sheer amount of light from the sun ensures that the moon is still brightly visible from Earth. The different phases of the moon, like a new moon, crescent, quarter, gibbous, and full moon, also contribute to this phenomenon. These phases occur because of the relative positions of the Earth, Moon, and Sunday. When the moon is between the Earth and the Sun, the side facing the Earth is not illuminated, and we see a new moon. As the moon moves in its orbit, more of its sunlit side becomes visible, leading to the crescent, quarter, and gibbous phases. When the Earth is between the moon and the Sun, we see the full moon, where the entire face of the moon visible from Earth is illuminated. The moon's distance from Earth also affects its brightness. The moon's orbit around Earth is elliptical, meaning that there are times when the moon is closer to Earth, and times when it is farther away. When the moon is closer, it appears larger and brighter in the sky, a phenomenon often referred to as a supermoon. Conversely, when it is farther away, it appears slightly dimmer and smaller. Sunset and sunrise. People believe that set rises in the east, and it sets in the west. In reality, neither sunrise nor sunset. It happens due to the Earth's rotation on its axis during 24 hours, and revolution movement around the sun once in a year. Although the sun appears to rise from the horizon, it is actually the Earth's motion that causes the sun to appear like that. The illusion of a moving sun results from Earth's rotation on its axis, and its revolution in elliptical orbit around the sun. The sun appears to rise above the horizon and circle the Earth, but it is the Earth that is rotating, with the sun remaining fixed. This effect results from the fact that an observer on Earth is in a rotating reference frame. This phenomenon gave origin to various ancient myths. By observing this phenomenon, religions built their narrative around the geocentric model, in which it was said that the Earth is fixed and stationary, and the sun revolves around it. This theory prevailed until astronomer Nicholas Copernicus formulated his heliocentric model in the 16th century. In the same manner, sunset is the disappearance of the sun below the horizon of the Earth, due to its rotation. As viewed from everywhere on Earth, it is a phenomenon that happens approximately once every 24 hours, except in areas close to the poles. Horizon. Horizon is the line at the farthest place where the sky seems to touch the land, or the sky meets the sea, or, in other words, the horizon is the line that separates the earth from the sky. In reality, the sky does not meet any landmass or sea. It is only an optical illusion. Colors. Colors do not exist physically. It is a construct of the mind. Color isn't a physical characteristic of an object, like size or mass. To see color, people need light. Without light, no color exists. This is the reason we cannot see colors in the darkness. To put it simply, light is made up of electromagnetic radiation of different wavelengths. When light hits an object, the object reflects some of that light and absorbs the rest of it. Some objects reflect more of a certain wavelength of light than others. That's why people can see a certain color. For example, a lemon reflects mainly yellow light. A strawberry reflects mainly red light. Objects that absorb all wavelengths of light appear black. Objects that reflect all wavelengths of light appear white. How do we see colors? A layer called the retina exists at the back of the human eye. It has two types of photoreceptor cells, called rods and cones. These specialized cells convert light into color signals that are sent to the brain. This allows people to see. There are three types of cones: red, green, and blue. Each type responds to different wavelengths of light. Long wavelengths stimulate red cones. Short wavelengths stimulate blue cones. Medium wavelengths stimulate green cones. When different combinations of cones are activated, we see the world in color. If we have some cone that is inactive or defective, then we cannot see that particular color, even if it exists in reality. Mirage. A mirage is an optical distortion that occurs naturally due to the refraction of light rays that creates a deceptive appearance of a distant object. When traveling through a medium like the atmosphere, the difference in air density at different altitudes allows light to bend. This is because light always follows the quickest path, not the shortest path. It typically occurs on a hot day, when the surface temperature and the air directly above it are much warmer than the air higher up in the atmosphere. In contrast to a hallucination, a mirage is a real optical phenomenon that can be captured on camera, since light rays are actually refracted to form the false image at the observer's location. What the image appears to represent, however, is determined by the interpretive faculties of the human mind. For example, inferior images on land are very easily mistaken for reflections from a small body of water. Cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is a relatively new phenomenon. It is a type of money that operates in a completely different way than the traditional currency we all use every day. The most basic difference is that it's exclusively a virtual currency, meaning there are no physical coins or notes a person can see, feel, count physically, or keep in pocket. Cryptocurrencies are not issued or produced by a central bank or government, like US dollars, euros, and other government currencies. Cryptocurrency units are created and enter into circulation through a technological process using computers. Cryptocurrency is a largely unregulated market, and unlike normal currencies called fiat money, which have an unlimited supply, cryptocurrency has a limited supply. For example, Bitcoin, the world's first cryptocurrency, and the largest by market capitalization, has a maximum supply of 21 million tokens that are released at a steady and predictable rate. That means once the number of Bitcoins in circulation reaches 21 million, the protocol will cease releasing new coins into circulation. All these currencies exist only on virtual platforms, and people's belief in them keeps them alive. If today all governments ban cryptocurrencies, the owners will get nothing in return. Its value is only speculative. It has no backing of any worthwhile asset. Once it loses its value, it will crash to zero. It has happened several times in the past, and many cryptocurrencies have disappeared.